Alrighty, and we just finished up Molly's crazy dream in her journal.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but
There's
I'm sure
Molly.
Edie would have.
Crazy. So does that, I wonder if that updates. It does, look at that. So we have a picture for Edith and now Molly. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We just finished Molly's absolutely insane dream. Don't really know what too much to make of that. She said Eddie would have believed her. And I believe Eddie is like one of the
looking
old
at
men.
Molly's room through the peephole.
And that's interesting. He's like one of the old members of the
Molly's
family.
gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's so sick. This makes me want to... The brightness is already up. It just seems dim to me. Maybe it's my setup. I don't know. Continue to explore Molly's room
Being
here.
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's pretty cool.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
I mean, yeah. Kinda is, you know, like in a sense, this is Molly's, I guess, outward projection of who she is. Or who she was as a little person. It's her personal room, her private space. Man, you forget how beautiful this place is. Do we go out onto the window? It appears
This
so.
will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Interesting. I wonder if that's after Molly had deceased.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Great Grandma Edie's room we're in. She must have liked her birds. Look at the pictures for the birds. That's so sick. 52 to 63 was Lurpy. Purply. Flurply? Is that what that says? Flurpy? Ruby? I can't really read that one. That's so interesting. Zerpy. There it is. An owl. My goodness. Derpy Jr. She liked her peas. Burpee. Bob. There it is. There. Whoa, it's a snake. Bob was a snake. That's okay. She mixed it up for the snake. Nothing wrong with that. Built in 1937 by Edith Finch. Molly Concepts. Eddie won't go. 72-year-old man refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire. There's a hint.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go.
Sounds about right.
For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Understandably so.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Interesting. So we were named after our grandmother, our great-grandmother.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Interesting. What does this say? Shrine sketches. Interesting.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
So Louis passed away right before they left the house. And Grandma Edie was quick to start painting. The old Jeep, that's sick. The sewing machine. Look at, oh yeah. 88 to 2010, man. This family with the short lives. Look at all the hands on the wall. Wow. Molly, Barbara. Calvin, Sam, Walter, Don, Gus, Gregory, Lewis, Milton, and Edith.
Her room was like a museum.
Yeah, dude, it is.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout
Here we
Norway
go.
for their fortune. And misfortune.
Is that all there is to that? Oh, here we go.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann.
Interesting.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house.
Wow,
hoping to
look at
leave
that.
The curse behind.
Look at that dude. Talk about materialistic value, my goodness.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
That's unfortunate.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
So the house literally washed up on here.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
And that must be Grandma Edie. Is that can't be it, surely. Let's see. No, I guess that's it. That was informative, though.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Odin, my man. Goes back past Odin. Because that is quite unfortunate to have your house shipwrecked. Interesting. Sven and Edie, excuse me. Norwegian folktale. So also we find out that this is set in Norway. I don't know if I knew that before. Her pill container, just as she left, it's up there still on the floor. Look at the shark. That's pretty sick.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
There she is. So this must be us, with Grandma Edie and our mother. Oh, the shag, baby. My goodness. Interesting. Anything to do in here? There's her glasses. She really must have left in a hurry. It's sealed shut.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Oh, I see.
It was a pretty big trace.
It is. It's a foreign design, I see. I see how it is. Unfamiliar to the family. Anything else we can do in here? Doesn't appear so. I think we head on out.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh,
she
boy.
could have, but she didn't.
I mean, it's not a lie. If the dragon-shaped slide is what killed him, he technically did get killed by a dragon. Let's just take a look, because Sven and Edie, I believe, were together, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to keep things straight with this family. Oh, let's see. Do we continue along out the window? My guess is we probably do. Maybe not. Missing something in Grandma Edie's room, that's for sure. Like, what am I to do? Oop. My bad. It's sealed shut, man. Where am I? What am I supposed to do? It's gotta be the window, right? And not that I'm complaining about having to look around here. It's pretty interesting. Dearest sympathy. That must be for Lewis, who was the last deceased in the house by the sounds of it. Look, there it is. This must be the branch that broke, that the slide collapsed on. There's the slide that killed Sven. She has a picture of him. An action shot. Can I open this? Hello? I mean, it's gotta be the window, right? Okay, and after looking around for an embarrassingly amount of time, I actually had to look up another walkthrough, and funny enough, this walkthrough that I happened to just click on out of all the other ones, this guy also got stuck in here for a very long time, so I don't feel too bad about it. But we got this bad boy. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie. Edie, jeez.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh my. Is there Sven?
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh my. Oh my goodness. We're in. Didn't expect that. My goodness. Calvin Finch. That's a nice selfie. Looking good, dude. The swing. Deer in a deer stand. Is that a buck? Can't tell, really. It might be. Couple turns island into a native haven. That must be in reference to the house washing ashore. What else we got here? A lot of film. This must be like a
Sven gave
secret.
Sam an old camera he'd refurbished.
Yeah, this must
He
be
never
where
put it
he.
down.
This must be where he'd develop all his film. My goodness. That's definitely what this is. What do we got? Couple turns, yada yada. And some alcohol. Milton. Who's Milton? Where's Milton? Do we have a Milton? Milton's way up there. Milton's a youngin'. Passed away in 2003. He was a youngin', I should say. Rest in peace, Milton. And we've come to another room, it looks like. Fort Calvin. Where's our Calvin? Calvin's down there. Died in 61. So this must be someone else's room. This is Sam Finch. Perhaps. This is Sam Finch's room. I get the feeling that everybody's got a room. Captured the secret lives of war photographers. Interesting. Hard to read. Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps. This man was a Marine. Fort Sam, and this is Fort Calvin. So okay, so these are Calvin and Sam's room. And they're roped off. I didn't even notice.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
To the command center. Look at that sick robot. Wow, this room is insanely cool. If that was a kid, oh my goodness. You know, it's interesting that it seems as though Calvin probably passed away pretty young, right? Yeah, he was 11. And then Sam, on the other hand, lived to be 33. I see. So it seems as though Calvin died young and Sam never quite got over the loss of his twin, which being a twin myself, I can understand.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
I suppose. But it's like this half of the room stayed, and then that half, you know, life went on. Head into the command center here. Oh, this is so cool.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
Oh, wow.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
And we're swinging, folks. Oh, I gotta do both legs. There it is.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's
Interesting.
funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
I'm swinging.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Can you blame the man?
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh, boy. Don't
I
do
told
it,
him
Calvin.
going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh, we're getting close.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here.
Oh, my
But I
goodness.
doubt it.
Oh, my goodness.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
He's gonna fly, folks.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Wow. So these like dreams are, all these kids died, it seems. This is kind of what I'm getting at. That's very tragic.
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Oh, wow,
He
he's
did.
going. He's going. Rest in peace, Sam Finch. Kelvin, excuse me. Kelvin.
Calvin's
Rest in
story
peace, Kelvin.
felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh, wow. Almost as if something in the house is pulling you to do that, one might say. So we're getting all kinds of pictures, filling in all kinds of blanks today. So we draw in the picture as we've been to their room, or I guess maybe not so much in the case of Ingeborg, however you want to say that.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Wow. Hard to let go. I can only imagine. And this is sealed shut, so we gotta find our way into the
Mom
next
said
room.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Wow. The reading nook. That is sick. That is so cool. I don't even know what it is. Of course. And we're in. It's like a little garage door. This house is really cool, I gotta say.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Huh. That's so cool that there are that. Like, if I was a kid, man, my house had all these passages, I'd be in the walls. You would never see me. Look at this. Let's take a look. Can we go further on? Let's just see. Hold on. Before we get too far. I saw the big Bigfoot sign. That might be Barbara's room, perhaps. Let's take a peek in here first. We've been here, though. We have been here. We have been here before. Yeah, this is that upstairs. Gotcha, gotcha. I think we're good to continue on. Perhaps I did see that dot to activate something in here. Milton. My goodness. Let's see what we got.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
It appears as though she was one. So that's a fitting description, I would say. They really steered into the skid on that one, too. My goodness. Dreadful stories.
Of all
Guest
the
starring
stories people
Barbara.
wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Wrote about Barbara's death. That's kind of messed up. Old Jack here.
Old Jack here
Oh.
with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most
Wow.
unfortunate family.
That's
I'm
so
calling
brutal.
it The surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
Wow, folks. People are...
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Oh,
Now
boy.
at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans.
This is crazy.
It was just the boost her career needed.
Somebody just made this, bro, about some
Unfortunately,
child's
Her
death.
scream hadn't aged well.
Ooh,
Getting
did not.
better.
it did not
I
age
think
well.
you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Oh, God. Rick.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw
Oh,
and had
no.
to be rushed to the emergency
Oh,
room.
no.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums
Rick,
and Halloween
oh my
masks
God.
have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Oh,
That
boy.
came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Oh, boy.
There's a key
Something's
hidden
down
in
there.
the music box.
Something is down
the
there.
secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Oh, the tension is building.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Oh, boy.
So Barbara went to look for him.
Rip Rick,
Right
folks.
on
Rest in peace.
cue.
Rick's done for.
She reached for the music box.
Oh, we gotta reach. I had to put my controller down. And we gotta wind it.
As she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, boy. I'm loving the comic book filter on this. This is crazy. The Halloween music. I love it. I love it. Oh, Rick's done. Rick is done for. Those hoodlums are in our basement. I just know it.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I think that's a fair thing to imagine when this is the scene. Yeah, we're gonna mess some folks up. I'm going down swinging if I can. Get out of here.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
You gotta be kidding me, man. The Hook Man's in our house. He ate Rick. He's done. Okay. So this scene is from the father, right? That could explain the blood. We could be overreacting. What do we got? Just wait. Oh boy. Get out of here.
The old fridge
Oh
rattled
no.
and grew still.
Rick in the fridge, man? The hookman likes his meal cold or what?
Oh dear!
Rick, you son of a bitch.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well,
Damn it,
I'm
Rick.
not scared, Rick.
Damn it,
I'm
Rick.
furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him
Yeah, this
out,
guy. Yeah,
but
get him
she
out.
kept
Get him out
her
of here.
Something to remember him by.
Get him out of here.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
Hours later.
Here it comes.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
Oh, Walter,
This
what are
is
you
a trick.
doing?
You're dead, Walter.
Oh, God. We still got the crutch. Look at this skeleton. The eyes in the window. I love the Halloween decor. Spooktober is upon us. Yo! Yo! Man, they did this right. This is so well done. Just checking my corners. We gotta go this way, it seems. I'm coming, Walter. I'm coming. Are you in here? Yes, Walter. Walter Finch.
Walter, are you there?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't do it.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall
Oh,
with
boy.
a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
There he is, folks. He's
I
here.
returned, saw the hookman, and
Oh my God.
was speechless. He was
here.
quite smashing.
Get him, Barbara.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Oh boy, that's kind of
Okay,
creepy.
Barbara,
I wonder if he
there's
got
gotta be
Walter.
another way out of here.
No, there's not. This is it. This is how Barbara goes, folks.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh. What a creep. Whoever wrote this, man, get out of here. We leave through Molly's store, perhaps?
The door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges
Let's
groaned.
get him. Let's get this dude. Yeah.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over.
Oh boy.
yet.
I'm sure it's not. We're just starting. There's the stairs. Can we hustle, Barbara? Apparently not. Giving this guy all day to get up. He's gonna get us. Oh, he's gone.
Man had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got...
someone at the door.
Yo, chill.
Trying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from
Uh-oh.
inside the house.
Oh, God.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear is right.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
I'm sorry, what?
For Barbara, it was a dream come
Dude, they keep reeling us in.
And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Uh-oh.
And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent.
I'm speechless.
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Of course he did.
And little Walter?
Of course he's gone.
Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
The monsters got him, folks.
Barbara, tucked inside the music box, is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Easy. Enough. Oh, there it is. Wow, what to make of that?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh, chills. That was crazy. Well, folks, I do think this is probably where we're going to call it for the day. I really appreciate you watching, and thank you so much. It means the world. And I guess after all that, have a fantastic day. Jellyfish out.